This podcast is part of the Podcast Arcade Network.
Welcome to the You Choose podcast. We're so glad you're here. Please take a moment, pause this podcast right now, and share it with someone you think would find this podcast interesting. We would really appreciate it. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com. That's the letter U, choosepodcast.com, and find the different ways that you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And without further ado, let's get into the adventure you choose. And
we're here.
They're here.
It's been 2 weeks already.
Now. I know. Man, it just flies by. 2 weeks.
It goes by so fast.
I know. I can't believe it.
Nuts.
You must be in a DeLorean.
Online now.
Oh, speaking of DeLorean, I told this to Al and Ben the other day. I was leaving my neighborhood, and somebody was pulling into the neighborhood in a DeLorean.
No way.
A drivable DeLorean.
That's amazing.
Can you believe it?
And a little weird.
I know.
I mean, I can, but I also can't.
I didn't know those still ran.
I didn't know they still ran. Weren't they plagued with mechanical problems?
Yeah. I guess Al was saying that DeLorean, the guy that made it, was, I guess, snorting lines of cocaine and I guess a wild party. It was the 80s, Eddie, you know.
Don't listen to Al. Everything to Al is some front for drug running. Everything. Modern art.
Yeah.
Drug running.
DeLorean
running. Cars. Drugs. Running. You know, the Tupperware Corporation. Drug running.
Drug money.
he just everything to him is some sort of drug running scam.
Maybe that's it. So even the DeLoreans.
It is.
Cocaine.
It is. I went and he got a Castle Lego that Mega Blocks, but you know, whatever. Castle Grayskull.
Yeah. And
the shared joy, the jubilation that we all get to work on this together. And he looked at us and he goes, you know, Legos is just a giant front for opium, right? And we're like, there you go. Thanks, Al.
There you go.
Thanks.
Well, just like this book, this book, the Antimatter Formula, is actually a front for cocaine smuggling from Colombia. That's all
it really is. It'll make you feel like you're high on something.
Well, this guy may have been high on this because this book. Now, this is the second time. So if this is the first time we've listened to the podcast or watching live, we go through these books twice. So last week we went through Antimatter Formula once. This time we're going to go through it again. And then
second time.
Yes, you get to help us decide because we go through them twice because when you're a kid and you're reading these books, you always went through them multiple times. So we're going to go through it again.
That's half the fun of these books.
And the
other half of these fun is
this book is bonkers, man. And I really like I don't know, maybe this is too far, but I think this is maybe one of the best ones we've read. Maybe not the best, but it's got to be up there.
This is the quintessential choose your own adventure book. Friend of the show, Brent Schumacher, is here pointing out how pale we look. Thank you, Brent. Very nice of you.
Yeah.
To say that. Yeah, we're just getting through. I mean, we're in the spring, which you couldn't tell here in Nebraska because it's just cold and windy every day.
Yeah. Tomorrow it might be -30 and a foot of snow.
Who knows?
Who knows?
You know, and it's the lighting here. He's a camera guy, so he's like he could have lit us probably a little better than we could.
Yeah. We're mere amateurs compared to Brent.
You know what? Listen, this isn't about us. This is about the story. Sit back with your mug of hot tea or whatever the heck you're sipping on tonight.
Or in Al's case, your drug conspiracy theories.
Yeah, just sip your drug conspiracy theories behind your high back leather chair. We're gonna dive into the Antimatter Formula.
Yes.
Before we get going, we'll do this at the end of the show too. But hey, tell your friends about the You Choose podcast.
Yes.
You know, it's who doesn't want to have a nice bedtime story?
Exactly. We've got listeners all over the world. So yeah, tell your friends. We're on every app. So it doesn't matter. Pick your app. We're there.
There's people. I think it's so funny. I'll say this. I have been now podcasting. Now we're getting into year. I think it's almost 9.
Wow.
Of podcasting.
Nice.
And a little bit shaky over the pandemic, but I stayed. I mean, this podcast stayed strong almost the whole time.
Oh yeah. This is what got us through.
Yeah, you're not kidding. I was wiping away my tears. Oh God. But So with podcasting, this has been an absolute joy to do these books. We've barely scratched the surface, frankly.
I know. There's so much.
I mean, with the several hundred of these things flying around, and but the thing about this podcast is that it's on all the apps, and I've spoken to some people who are like, "Oh, what app is your podcast on?" And I'll name one of them or whatever, because sometimes I don't name them. Like I'm like, it's on all of them. Which one do you love? It's on that one. I'll be like, oh, it's on Spotify or whatever. And someone's like, I don't like Spotify. And I'm like, well, I can't help. Pick a different app. We're on them all.
We're on them all. You just pick your favorite one, search it up. Just search the letter U, choose podcast. You'll find us.
You'll find the picture of two grown men falling off a cliff on a woolly mammoth.
Yes.
You're on the right trail.
Yeah. Oh man, it's a good time.
So every other Thursday, Lee and I sit down and go through two of these books as a nice way to wind down your week. It's Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday, and so you can just sit back and chill, and you choose where the story goes. So with that being said, I suppose we're gonna launch right into this sucker.
All right. So we're gonna go through the Antimatter Formula again. This one,
second time around.
J. Leopold.
Do you want
back in
1986?
Yeah, go ahead. 1986.
Perfect. I was 9 years old.
Oh man,
I'm sitting there like
just like the book.
Yeah, go figure.
All right. Okay, Eddie,
Here
you go for it.
I was you choose your own adventure. Perfect age on this one. And this is you pondering life. Look at you.
Shirt is not tucked in, I don't think. But
no,
you have lapels. You have lapels though, or whatever those are.
Wearing a polo.
Yeah,
wearing a polo.
Yeah.
You wake up one morning in your polo and sense that something is wrong. Your shirt's not tucked in. An odd quiet has settled on the house. You sit up. Everything in your room looks the same as usual. Even your Cindy Crawford poster. It's the 80s.
80s.
Still, you can't shake the feeling that you've woken up in a different place, as if you've been traveling and for a moment can't remember where you are. You get up and look out your window. The street is empty, but that's not unusual. You get dressed and brush your hair in the mirror. You look the same as always. Fabulous. Your footsteps seem unnaturally loud in the hallway and on the stairs, but you're a kid. You know what? Kids can't walk quiet anywhere. It's always a stomp. If your light fixtures aren't jiggling in your house, then your kids are not really kids.
They're not really kids.
No.
I was just thinking, Eddie, when you were doing your hair in the mirror, you probably did the finger guns.
At the very end of my grooming, I'd be like, pow!
Pow.
I'd yell out finger guns, though. I yell it out. Finger guns!
Finger guns!
Your footsteps seem unnaturally loud in the hallway and on the stairs. It makes you feel as if it's early on Sunday morning, except now you know it is Wednesday morning in June in Berkeley, California. Dang, we rich.
I know.
You are on summer vacation, and today is your day off from your summer job because you're 9 and your parents are not messing around.
Yeah, you have a full-time job.
Yeah, you're like a coal miner.
You got so probably when you were a baby, instead of giving diapers and stuff, they give you an attaché case. Here you go.
Yep, exactly. Here's a calculator. Here's a
attaché case.
A fountain pen.
Coffee mug.
Coffee mug. You get born and like you're immediately divorced. Like, how did that happen? Your parents, who are physicists at the university lab, have probably already left for work. You stop for a moment at the bottom of the stairs. The only sound is the ticking of the living room clock, keeping the beat of the silence.
Ooh.
It's the first time you think you've ever heard silence. Now we're getting all existential.
Yeah.
Telling yourself your imagination is getting out of hand, you sit down to eat breakfast. Everything is set out as usual on the kitchen table. Because my parents coddle me.
They make you get a job, but they coddle you.
I know, right? I got to go make insulation at the factory. I got to wear a respirator to work. But you guys are going to set out the biscuits and knives for me? After breakfast, you go outside and walk down the block. You see no one. You walk up to Telegraph Avenue. Where do we live? Menlo Park?
Yeah.
We're
in Berkeley, I guess.
You high five Thomas Edison.
Yeah, and Steve
Chest
Jobs
bump
is there.
Nikolai. Steve Jobs gives you finger guns. Which is usually busy with morning traffic. It is empty. You call out, "Hello!" The sound of your voice startles you because you sound like a chipmunk.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello.
A few birds sing in the trees, but there are no human sounds, which is the name of mine and Lee's new upcoming album, Human Sounds.
Human Sounds. It's an ASMR. It's an ASMR album.
Here's a human sound for you. Sorry, everybody. Sorry about that. You go back to the house and try to control your feeling of panic. Where are the human sounds?
Yeah, where are my human sounds?
The ticking of the living room clock becomes oppressive.
Ooh.
You go out to the garage. The car is still there, but your parents' bikes are gone. The bikes must have been stolen. They must have taken them to the lab, you tell yourself. Looking at the car, you get an idea. If no one is around, maybe you should take it out and explore the city. Your uncle taught you how to drive on his farm, so you think you can handle a car. It might be a good time to take it for a drive. On the other hand, maybe you should just call your parents at the lab. So, listeners, since this is our second time through,
yes,
the last time we decided to take the car for a drive.
Yes.
So, because we don't want to repeat necessarily the same story, we're going to, the one time we'll force this, we as the narrators will exercise our narrator power and force the first decision. So we're going to make the opposite choice we made last time.
So we're going to call our parents instead of driving the car. Come on.
Just because
you drove a tractor on the farm doesn't mean you can drive a car in Berkeley, California.
Yeah, the minute you get in the car, like, this isn't a tractor. Where's the combine? Where's the
I need to bale some hay.
Where's the tobacco that my uncle let me chew on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call Jim and Phyllis Petrie.
Right.
Brent. All right. You dial your parents' number at the lab, but they don't answer. No one does. You put down the phone and tell yourself there must be a simple explanation for this. You know your parents are involved in antimatter research, and you've wondered what they meant when they talked about the delicate boundaries between parallel worlds. It sounded as if they thought they could use antimatter to travel between parallel worlds. But when you asked questions, they said they couldn't tell you any more about it. They had not even told the university or the government about it, wondering if their research is connected with the strange emptiness around you. You decide to go to the lab. You get your bike and ride through the deserted streets. When you reach the lab, everything looks normal. Cars in the parking lot, bicycles in the rack, trees, grass, but there's no people. The main door is unlocked, and inside the lights are on. You walk through the empty halls and up the staircase to the third floor. The door to your parents' lab is open. As usual, equipment is spread all over the counters on the floor, and on the floor. But in one corner of the lab, you notice that some of the equipment has been knocked over as if there was a struggle. And sitting on the counter is something you've never seen before, a television. We've never seen a television?
We're a kid of the 80s.
So
How can we possibly not have seen television?
Maybe in the lab, I guess. Maybe that's what they're referring to. I don't know.
Yes. His parents shun that kind of entertainment.
Mom has to watch her stories.
I need to see my soaps.
Dad
watches the news.
Yeah, Dad watches
the Muppet Show.
And the Muppet Show. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is one of the new small wafer-thin types. You think it must be connected to your parents' research. Suddenly you freeze. There are footsteps in the hall. You listen for a moment. The footsteps are coming closer. All right. If you wait and see who it is, turn to page 9. If you decide to take the TV and hide in the closet, turn to page 38. That's
there you
awesome.
go. That's a choice right there.
We're going to grab the TV and go.
I don't
Oh
know.
man.
I wonder if this is what Brent is saying. If you catches his folks creating life, go to page 14. Does he mean? I think he means Brent.
Oh, Brent. Brent says to grab the
on,
TV and
family
go to
show.
page 38. Okay. So we're
I
probably
mean,
going to
that's a total 80s thing,
yeah, grab the TV.
right? Get the TV for gosh sakes.
That's a new color TV. All right, so that's
All right,
page
let's see here.
38.
So page 38.
Yep. Get there.
All right, here we go. Moving very quietly, you grab the TV, and TVs back then were heavy.
Oh yeah.
Like no matter how big, it could have been this big, and it would weigh like it was like 57 pounds.
Oh yeah. It took you and a friend to move a 19-inch TV back then.
Oh yeah, yeah, they were exactly. You had to put on a weightlifting belt to even get serious about it.
Exactly.
You grab the TV and slip into one of the storage closets against the wall. Then you hold your breath and listen. The footsteps come closer and closer. They come into the lab. My device, a man's voice cries out. Where's my device? Those boomer parents calling TVs
device.
devices.
Yes, kids today and their tactics.
He's talking about Miami Vice. That's what he called the show. He didn't know. He didn't know.
He didn't know.
The voice seems vaguely familiar, but you can't quite place it. You hear the man run out of the room and down the hall. Cautiously, you come out of the closet. You set the TV on the counter and decide to turn it on. Maybe there will be some news about what is going on. The picture materializes, and after a moment, at first, you don't realize what's on the screen. But then it sinks in. You are looking at yourself in the lab, looking at the TV. You jump back with a gasp. The person on the TV jumps back too, because the person in the TV is you being videotaped.
By some weirdo.
By some guy in the corner. If you change the channel, turn to page 46. Don't do that. That's how you die. I'm kidding. Do what you want.
Ooh.
If you turn off the TV, turn to page 51. Do we change the channel or do we turn off the TV?
This is very Twilight Zone-ish, isn't it?
I love the Twilight Zone books.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. I do. I'll take a quick pause in this reading to suggest to people who have it on Apple TV. Lee, you too, if you haven't checked this out.
Oh.
Apple TV, I think they have a free trial going right now. Otherwise, it's like $8 or $9 a month. If you have, are you Android or are you Apple, Lee?
I'm Android.
Oh!
I know.
They don't have Android TV. Apple TV, they have a show that is a relaunch of the 80s show, Lee, Steven Spielberg's Amazing Stories.
Oh, yes. I love those.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like Twilight Zone, but for kids and families.
Yeah.
And so these are excellent episodes. It's only an 8-episode season. It came out during 2020.
Yeah, I think it came out in 2020, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is probably some of the, in my opinion, some of the best current contemporary current age sci-fi storytelling you could hope to watch.
Cool. I'll have to check that out.
In my opinion.
Is it very reminiscent of the 80s show, you think?
It is. It's an anthology series, so each episode is its own thing.
Yeah.
Just like Twilight Zone. Yep. And it has that Steven Spielberg amazing stories kind of vibe.
Okay, good.
On almost every episode. There's one or two that are kind of weaker in the season, but the entire series is pretty darn good. Anyway, I digress. There you go. Little commercial break.
Yes.
The votes are in. We're looking
46.
at page 46.
Okay. So that would be me. Let me get to 46 here. One thing this one doesn't have is a friend that we can stab in the back.
I know. Where's the friend that we can betray?
Yet. We got to betray somebody. Maybe we do every other book. We betray somebody. So, all right. Giant
friend to betray.
Wait, look at it. 46 or 48? Did I get it wrong?
46.
Oh, it is. Okay. All right.
Yeah. If you turn the channel, turn to page 46.
Change the channel. Okay. A giant green lizard appears on the screen. It's a huge, scaly thing with horrible eyes. It has cornered three tiny fingers in chainmail against some rock. 3 tiny figures in chainmail against some rocks. The 3 cower behind their shields as the lizard advances on them. Spears stick out of the lizard's back like toothpicks. You're so absorbed in this picture that you don't notice you are no longer in your parents' lab. But when the lizard opens its mouth and lets out a roar, you suddenly realize it's real. You jump to your feet and turn around. Before your eyes is the scene on TV. Is the scene on TV. On the ground beside you is a spiked ball and chain. Without thinking, you pick it up and whirl it over your head and fling it at the lizard. The ball flies through the air and makes a direct hit on the lizard's neck. Green blood spurts out. The lizard roars in pain and rears back and turns to face the new threat. Now it advances on you with great crashing steps, its jaws dripping. Desperately you look around. No more weapons. You turn, trip, and fall to the ground. The lizard's breath is hot on your neck. All right. This is getting good.
Man!
Do you get up and run? Turn to page 54. If you scramble to the TV and try to change the channel, turn to page 42. Wow. This just changed all of a sudden. Just
Dude, keep up, everybody. You know, it's like this is Choose Your Own Adventure like on crack. We are going.
Speaking
we're not
of cocaine,
going like. Yeah, there you go. This is a drug front. We're getting a choice almost every other page.
I know, and they do good in the exposition on laying out what's happening in just one page. I mean, this is really well done.
Oh yeah. Looks like we got page 42 here.
42. So we're gonna scramble to the TV and try to change the channel. So we're going to 42. Again, we're going to try to change the channel. All right. This is you, Eddie.
Your hand reaches the channel switch just as the lizard's claw is about to come down. You find yourself on the ground covered with dust next to the TV. Behind you, someone is clapping and yelling, "Bravo!" Like real life.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
You turn and see a short man with thick limbs jumping up and down and clapping. Short man, come on, everybody! Stay strong, short kings out there.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
His blue eyes flash brightly as he leans down and exclaims, "Very good. Much better than when you were in the laboratory with no one else around. That was boring." You sit up and look at the strange man. He grabs your hand and pumps it. I'm assuming that means he shook it.
I'm guessing. Yeah, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah. "My name is Luther. How do you do?" You point to the TV and ask, "Did that bring me here?" "Of course," Luther says. "That's how you switch between worlds." "You mean between parallel worlds?" "Of course. What else would you use it for?" "Where will I come from?" You explain. "We sit in our living rooms and watch TV. We don't participate in it." "How bizarre. You just sit and watch?" "Yes, it's, entertainment." "But how can that entertain you? How boring." You think about it for a minute and then point at the TV and ask, "How does it work? How does it switch you between worlds?" "How does it work? I don't know. We don't know how anything works."
Okay.
And we don't care. Now let's go somewhere else. You watch as Luther leans down and turns the channel. Turn to page 36. I went too far. You find yourself looking back at the screen. Rather than around you, you see where you are. You are in a dark passageway with a stone door in front of you. Suddenly the door opens. A little man with a big nose and pointed ears runs out, grabs the TV, and scampers behind the door laughing. The door shuts with a bang that rings in your ears. "Hey," you say. You look at Luther. "What's going on here?" You try the door, but it won't budge. Luther shrugs. "Beats me. Luther is no help."
Yeah, this might be the guy we're going to betray just because he's kind of a jerk.
He's getting backstabbed.
Yes.
Turn to page 52.
All right.
Went too far.
Too far, too. Okay, 52.
Here we go. At that moment, a glowing orange spider, this book is insane, descends from the rocks above an orange thread. The spider stops in front of your eyes and says in a small voice, I can tell you how to open the door. How, you ask eagerly. First, you must bring me a prize, the spider says. You must bring me the spoon of the, here we go,
Oh, boy.
Ogle'Maruth.
Ogle'Maruth?
Yeah.
A talking spider now.
Oh, my goodness. What is the Ogle'Maruth, you ask Luther. I don't know exactly, Luther says, but I've heard he's awful. The Ogle'Maruth, the spider explains, lives in a faraway valley, and with his spoon eats his favorite food, spider eggs. Once you get his spoon from him, he will no longer eat spider eggs. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
You can only eat spider eggs with a spoon. Forks, sporks, no way.
Hands.
Hands, yep.
But, you object, he can just eat them with something else. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, no, the spider says. He's very finicky. He wouldn't use another spoon, at least not for a very long time. Now will you carry out my request? Okay, crazy kids. If you agree to the spider's request, turn to page 48. If you decide you have no time for it, turn to page 66.
No time for it? It's like, we're in a...
I ain't got no time for this. I got time for this, spider.
Yeah, come on. I mean, I'm a busy kid trapped in a parallel universe.
I got Luther over here who doesn't know how anything works. My parents are gone.
I almost drove the car.
I came this close to driving the car.
Some creepy guy was filming me. I don't know what he was doing. So do we want to flip a coin, Eddie, to decide where we want to go this time?
I think we got a coin flip going on this one here.
So
we'll say heads is agree.
Okay.
And go and steal that spoon. And tails would be we have got no time.
We ain't got no time for this. All right. So we're gonna flip
the you choose coin.
Heads.
Heads
We're
gonna
it
agree
is.
To the spider's request.
So we are going to page 48. Didn't we go to 48? Maybe it's 46. Okay. 48.
Oh no, we remember this page.
Yeah. Okay. You tell the spider, we'll get the spoon of the Ogle'Maruth if you promise to get us in that door. I promise, the spider says. Now, how do we find this Ogle'Maruth, you ask? First, you have to get out of the cavern, the spider says. Go down the passageway behind you, take 3 lefts, then a right. You will come to the bucket at the bottom of a well. Pull on the bucket, and someone will haul you up. Luther repeats the instructions as the spider spins back up out of sight. You and Luther feel your way along the dark passage, taking 3 lefts and a right, and come to a place where the sliver of light filters into the cave. The bucket is there. You pull on the rope. Far above, a bell rings. Who is it? A voice calls down the well. The orange spider sent us, you shout back. Get in the bucket, the voice instructs. After you and Luther are hauled up in the bucket, you climb out and find yourself in a green clearing beside a cottage. My name is Sandina, a voice says. What is your business here? You turn to face a woman with long black hair, a bright orange eyes. She wears a black tunic decorated with odd symbols. We're looking for the Ogle'Maruth, you say. We're supposed to bring back his spoon. Sandina laughs. That spider must have put you up to this. He's always trying to get people to steal the Ogle'Maruth spoon, but no one has succeeded. The Ogle'Maruth is a nasty creature, and he doesn't care about anything but eating. He sleeps with the spoon under his pillow. What makes you think you can get it from him? We have to, Luther says, or we'll be stuck in this world forever.
Oh, now you care, Luther.
Yeah, now all of a sudden he cares. So go to page 45.
45.
Very well.
We're on a proper quest now here.
I know. We are. Yeah, this is a lot longer than last time. Very well, says Sandina. I will take care of you. But if the Ogle'Maruth catches you, he'll eat you. You and Luther set off. Yeah. It's like, I thought he only ate spider eggs.
Right? I'm not made of spider eggs.
Is he going to put us on his spoon and eat us, I guess? I don't know.
I'm made of 9-year-old 80s kid.
Yeah. Brill
Can't eat
cream
me.
and fake fabrics.
Don't forget that I had LA Look styling gel. Remember that one?
Oh yes.
LA
Oh
Looks.
yeah, LA Looks. Oh man. That's awesome. you and Luther set off with Sedina to find the Ogamaruth. She leads you over a high rocky mountain pass which descends toward a deep, seemingly bottomless valley. The three of you stop for a rest on the way down into the valley. 4 times a year, Sedina explains, the Ogamaruth comes over the pass to gather spider eggs. He lives in a shack at the bottom of this valley, but we must wait a while before we continue. Every afternoon, the Ogamaruth takes a nap, and that is the only time you have hope of getting his spoon. Page 50. Yeah, this is a proper quest.
Yeah.
While you're talking, Luther wanders over to a rocky outcropping. Hey, Rocky. So we had a gully in past episodes, and
Yep.
a cliffs, and now we have an outcropping.
Had a couple
gorges, cliffs,
Yep.
and and gullies. There we go.
Yep. Yep.
Gully,
and now we have outcroppings.
Outcroppings. So okay. Hey, come here.
Outcropping was a thing that I did if I had to go to the bathroom, but it was being used by someone else.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm just gonna go outcropping.
I'm outcropping.
All right. Hey, come here, he calls. You and Sedina walk over to where Luther is kicking apart a mound of dirt. He extracts something from it. It's a spoon, he says. Sedina takes it. It looks just like the one the Ogamaruth uses. There are mounds all over the place, you say. It must be a kind of spoon graveyard, Sedina suggests, where he buries all the spoons he's rejected. Hey, Luther says, why don't we just take this spoon back to the spider? He won't be able to tell the difference. Then we won't have to risk our lives with the Ogamaruth. I don't know, Sedina cautions. It's true your chances of getting the real spoon aren't very good, and this might be an easy way out, but it might backfire on you. So, here's a decision. If you agree with Luther's plan, turn to page 33. If you decide you must get the real spoon, turn to page 70. This is a
toughie.
This is kind of bizarre. So he's got multiple spoons, I guess.
He's like, these spoons are no darn good. I'm going to bury them.
Just going to bury them. I don't know which one.
My choose your own adventure sense is tingling, everybody. So in case you're wondering, this is the point in the book where something feels like it could go either way on us real quick.
Yeah. We've made enough decisions now. They typically, after you've made 4 or 5, maybe even 6 decisions at the most, usually you're dead.
Yeah, something's happening.
Oh.
We may have to flip the coin here.
All right.
Can't quite get a consensus.
Let's get so heads is Luther's plan. Tails is the
find that real
spoon. Yeah, find that real spoon.
Here we go. The coins are flipping.
Tails.
Ooh.
Oh
Tails
boy.
It is.
We're going to find the real one. I have a feeling
70.
that's going to be bad news, but that's just me.
A rough go.
Yeah.
I tell you, these books, man. All right. We'd better get the real spoon, you say to Luther. Yeah. After all, that's what we said we'd do. And I'm a stand-up gosh darn 80s kid. I'm not going to play around.
Carolyn Daly's in the chat. Hey, Carolyn.
Oh, Carolyn. My goodness. Good to see you.
Yes.
Sandina says it's time to go down into the valley. The 3 of you descend into the thick forest on a narrow, winding trail. An ominous silence surrounds you, so you fill the silence with fake farting sound.
Because you're 9.
Because I'm 9. The Ogamaruth, they just sat and made words up. The Ogamaruth shack appears through the trees beside a swamp. You creep up to a window inside. Inside, you see the Ogamaruth, an enormous troll-like creature with curly blonde hair, of course, blue eyes, and an upturned nose. He is spooning spider eggs from a bowl onto a piece of toast. Oh, it's like avocado toast, but spider eggs.
Yeah, spider eggs. Would you like some spider eggs?
Ooh, I love some. Thank you. His meal is accompanied by disgusting slurping noises. He's kind of pretty for an Oglemaruth, Luther comments. Listen up, Luther.
What?
I don't need you falling in love with this Oglemaruth
Yeah.
whose spoon we have to steal. I can't believe I'm saying this right now. Carolyn just said, what in the heck did I just come in?
Yes.
Listen, Carolyn, it's clear as day.
Yeah.
We have to steal the Oglemaruth's spoon
That he uses to eat spiders with for the spider that we found.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Yeah. Poor Carolyn.
He's kind of pretty for an Oglemaruth, Luther comments. Pretty on the outside, Sandina says, but nasty on the inside. See, that's a life lesson, kids.
Yes.
Sometimes you're going to meet people in life that are gorgeous, only to find that they're evil inside. That's just how life goes. Sometimes all that glitters is not gold, children.
All that glitter is not
attention.
gold. Yes, exactly. Yeah, clear as a spider egg. Yeah. Hey, Carolyn, it's the 80s. This is probably cocaine-induced writing here.
Sandina leads you away from the window. He'll take his nap as soon as he's done eating. The old Oglemaruth post-spider egg nap.
It's like a tryptophan. Must have tryptophan in those spider eggs.
It's like Thanksgiving up in here. Turn to page 60. Soon the slurping noises stop, and you hear a loud belch. Oh, so he's classy, too.
Oh. Slurping.
There is movement in the shack, then the unmistakable sound of snoring. So he has sleep apnea, too.
Sleep
this
apnea.
Guy's a mess.
Tryptophan, slurping, belching.
The Oglemaruth puts on his respirator so he doesn't die in his sleep.
As he adjusts his respirator.
Let's go, you say. Luther and Sandina follow you to the door. You open it slowly, slip into the back, and tiptoe through the kitchen. I believe that was a song by Tiny Tim.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Through the kitchen to steal the Oglemaruth
spoon. Where was that verse? That must have been an unreleased
that's
verse.
That's the director's cut.
Yeah.
Through the kitchen to a little back room where the Oglemaruth is snoring on his cot. Very quickly, you move to the cot and slip your hand underneath the pillow. But the Oglemaruth's head is heavy.
Ooh.
There's no way. It's full of those big Oglemaruth brains.
Yeah.
There's no way you can get your hand under there. Somehow you will have to get the Oglemaruth off his pillow so you can reach the spoon. Man, we're playing with fire here.
Man, I can't believe we're still alive.
If you think you should look for some rope in order to tie up the Oglemaruth, what are we doing?
Oh my gosh.
Turn to page 72 if you decide to create a diversion in order to get the Oglemaruth off the cot. Turn to page 55 and say that last one 10 times fast.
So rope or diversion?
Rope or diversion.
Ooh, diversion. Let us know in the chat. Wow.
Like you find the labored breathing of the Oglemaruth strangely soothing.
Soothing.
And now you need a nap.
And now you're tired.
Oh man, I'm so tired. Get some rope.
Yep.
That's what she wants to do.
Make a garrote.
Get a rope.
Get a
All
rope.
right.
All right. So that is.
You,
so we're gonna tie him up. Oh wow. Okay. We took a correspondence course in rope tying. So we're.
I read about knots.
I read about knots. I was in Boy Scouts. You tiptoe back to the door where Luther and Sandina are waiting and say, "I need some rope to tie up the Oglemaruth."
They're like, "What?"
Yeah, they're like, "What are you thinking?
What's
You're
happening?
9. Why?"
It's escalating so fast.
Yeah, all of a sudden we're gonna find spoons. Now we're gonna tie him up.
Do you guys have a gun? Does anybody have a gun?
that would have been. Do you have some rope or a gun or knife? I don't know.
I'm just gonna kill him when he's sleeping. Anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Carolyn, it's the Oglemaruth OnlyFans.
Go to my OnlyFans page.
Yeah, check it out. Support my Oglemaruth hobbies.
Sadina gives you a skeptical look. That's very risky, she says. Where will we find rope?
I agree.
We'll have to use vines. We've de-escalated to vines now.
I got some shoelaces
I
right
got
here.
some shoelaces. I got some thread. Does that help?
I need new friends.
I got one of those portable sewing kits.
I brought some paper towels.
Oh man, what kind of friends do I have? All right, the three of you collect some good strong vines from the forest, then creep back into the Olga shack. While
What
Luther
kind of vines are those again?
Strong vines, good strong
good.
vines,
Good strong. Good.
So they're trying to
good.
upplay it, like, well, these vines are almost as good as rope. I mean, come on.
I mean, they're better than rope.
They're
really,
better than ropes.
This is God's rope right here.
Yeah, exactly. While Luther works on the feet, you carefully loop the vines around the Olgamarooth's arms and tie them to the bedpost. Luther gently lifts the Olgamarooth's head off the... Well, wait, now, okay, so if Luther can lift the head, why didn't he just lift the head and we pull the spoon out? In the first
Plot
place?
holes!
Why did we need to tie him up? Okay, all right.
As Luther lifts his head, you're like, I'm an idiot.
I mean, yeah. Why? Yeah, exactly. Luther gently lifts the Olgamarooth's head off the pillow, and you reach underneath and grab the spoon. The Olgamarooth starts to wake, so the three of you leave quickly. As you head up the path, you hear a piteous wail from inside the shack. You feel sorry for the Olgamarooth. Still, you're glad he's tied up so he can't come after you. On the other side of the path, Sadina prepares to lower you and Luther back down the well. You thank her for your help, and she waves goodbye, saying, I'm sure all the spiders around here will be grateful to you. The orange spider glows with pleasure when you present the spoon. It's easy to get in the stone door, he says. Just ring that doorbell to the right of the door. The little man inside is named Malgornopf. Sure enough, the button is right there. You press it. Turn to page 64.
That was hardly a secret there, Spider.
Yeah, no kidding. The door swings
open.
We
are
are
rocking this adventure.
I know. This is really deep.
We're cruising.
The door swings open, and sitting in an easy chair watching your TV is the little man with the pointed ears. He looks up as you enter. Very good, Maglanorf says cordially. You certainly outwitted the old Olgamarooth. Thoroughly enjoyable. Come in. Please have a seat. The little man's voice is so full of warmth you forget your anger at him. Instead, you accept a cup of tea and eat a few ginger cookies. Now that you've entertained me, he says, what can I do for you? You can give me back my TV, you say, and you can tell me how to return to the world I came from. Turn to page 73. Okay. Malgnomorph furrows his brow. I'm not sure exactly how to accomplish that, but, he says, taking his toolbox down from the shelf, I'll have a look inside there and see what I can do. Maglanorf takes the back off the TV and pokes around for a while. I think I've got it, he announces. You come closer for a look. He's holding a wire in each hand. When you touch these wires together, you should be transported back to the world from which this machine originated, at least as far as I can tell. You take the two wires in your fingers and say goodbye to Magnorf, then to Luther. I'll miss you. I'll miss you too, Luther says. For the first time, he looks sad. You move away from Magnorf and Luther and then touch the wires together. Sparks fly and you're knocked backwards. Then you sit up. You are on the floor of your parents' lab, the open TV in front of you. You leave it right where it is and run to find your parents. The end. Wow.
Hey!
That's deep.
We didn't die?
We didn't die.
You know, we don't know for a fact that we're back.
Yeah, and we're still looking for our parents, I guess.
Yeah,
that was weird.
Carol pointed out yet another plot hole. There's no rope, but how do we get lowered down the well?
Well, right? Remember she raised us up from the well.
She said, but it's like we could have gone to the well and been like, "Hey, let's borrow that rope."
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yes, cut that rope. Well, you know.
That was spider. Couldn't you just crawl up? Anyway?
That was bonkers, man.
That was insane, and I love this book. I love this book.
That one took a lot longer than the other one. The other one we were tramping around the country and stealing stuff.
Oh, we were done.
We were done.
Yeah,
it took a
we
plane.
were done with that read in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, this one was way deeper.
Even 20. We had a proper adventure in this one.
Yeah. Is this the apocalypse?
I would say,
yes, this is, Carolyn.
Yes, it is.
This is the narcissist kid from last week.
Yes.
Oh, man.
The one who just like, oh, I'll fly a plane. How hard could it be?
How hard could it be?
Now, I will say this. This is still one of my favorites, hands down.
Yeah.
Everything makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It does.
It's like, imagine eating a handful of like mushrooms, swigging them down with some NyQuil, and then trying to like take a sleep, and then whatever dreams you have, that's this book.
That would be this book. Yes.
Is
exactly what this one would be.
So, man. Now, I mean, we're getting close to our hour here, but we got about 15. We can still do this.
Let's try to do this one real quick. This is Which Way, which is basically a knockoff of the Choose Your Own Adventure books. And this one is called Space Raiders and the Planet of Doom by Stephen Mooser. Strange, deadly creatures and dangerous new worlds challenge you in outer space. So we're going to be another spider.
That cover art, man.
Yeah, I know. Just bonkers with a spider on the front.
You know, snakes, spiders, ninjas. Ninjas were later. Early 80s. Spiders and snakes and like those kinds of animals. That was some next level. Although this opening illustration, as you get past the attention page, which says, don't read this book all the way through. There's a illustration in the book. It looks like a wood cutting almost. That, I'll be honest, I love it. Look at that.
You wreck it, we collect it. Quasar Galactic Salvage Service. Oh man, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want that as a tattoo now.
There you go. Get that tattooed on you. Oh,
you wreck it, we collect it.
We collect it with like a star and then a little Saturn planet.
Right.
Oh, man.
Did you want to kick this one off, Lee?
So Carolyn liked the Antimatter book too. It's just bonkers.
She really did. It's so crazy. Man.
You can go to archive.org and just type the title in. It should bring it up.
Yep.
I see his part. Yeah. Hallucinogenic abominable snowman is where it is true.
Yeah
it is.
I mean, we should, like we said, we got some discussion going about writing our own one of these. So
so we got to remember all these little cliche things.
Tip our hand too hard. Did you want me to start this one, Lee, since you ended the last one?
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, please.
You are the young assistant in a small cluttered office on Hegel, fourth planet in the Centaurus system. On the door outside a sign says Quasar Galactic Salvage Service. Above your desk is posted the company slogan, you wreck it, we collect it. It's something, come take my life, please. Because it's wrecked. No,
wrecked. Oh, man.
It's summer and everyone is on vacation. There's still summer on Hegel. You know? We're on a whole different planet, but we're still doing summer vacation.
We're still doing summer vacations, even on different planets.
So for the time being, you're in charge. Have to pause this to put up a thing. Carol calling me a dork.
Hey.
There we go. You gotta wear it. You gotta wear it.
Wear it proudly.
At the moment, exactly right. At the moment, you're plotting out your next job. The recovery of a triclinium cruiser that crashed on a small unnamed planet in the Delta Quadrant. She was carrying a load of deloid crystals, the most powerful substance in the universe. And here I was thinking it was He-Man.
Second only to deloid crystals.
Second only to He-Man. Your only competition will be the infamous Tentacle Shiver. Gang, that's the name of our next
Tentacle Shiver.
Our wrestler alter ego.
Oh yes, Tentacle Shiver. Weighing in at 285 pounds. Tentacle Shivers.
Big shivers. Tentacles, a 6-foot mutant jellyfish who walks on his long tentacles. Tentacles, gotta emphasize that one. Emerged from a radioactive ocean some 20 years earlier. Since then, Shiver has spent part of his time assembling his grotesque gang and the other part pillaging and enslaving whole planets throughout the galaxy. This sounds so cool. I'm not going to lie. Tentacles wants the crystals in order to further his dream of dominating the universe. I'm on board. Your job will be to beat him to the wreck and recover the crystals for yourself. Just as you are about to board your ship, a friend runs up with some startling news. I can't wait to betray you, you think to yourself. Yeah. The Nova Princess is down and abandoned. She's open for salvage. The princess, you exclaim. She was carrying the Millennium device. Is it safe? Hardly, says your friend. One of the crew members went nuts and programmed it to go off in a week. The only way it can be deactivated is by solving some difficult riddles. What kind of technology does this place?
Where are we? Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, God. Difficult riddles. Where is that crew member now, you ask? And is he insane?
What happened to passcodes? You know, just
what's just a code? Where's the numbers?
So Eddie, for like your computer password now, you need to put up like riddles to solve. You can't open this MacBook until you solve this riddle.
I know, right? Wouldn't it be great? You go to work, like you're running late for work, like you can't get in and answer a riddle. Like, you know, what's brittle as porcelain but strong as steel? I'll kill you right now.
Exactly.
In the door. It's love. It's love. Let him in. Where's the crew member now, you ask? Disappeared, along with the rest of the crew. The Federation is offering 1 billion drams, I'm assuming.
Drams.
Literally drams. Drams of gold to whomever can shut off the device. 1 billion drams.
Huh.
The translation rate, you know, 1 billion drams equals about $17.
Yeah, that's what's problem. The conversion rate.
This is just terrible, you know. That dram money's only good on that planet.
Yeah, it only works. Yeah, can't spend it anywhere else.
If that thing isn't deactivated, that whole end of the galaxy could blow. You say. He means blow up. He doesn't mean like it would just stink. It would just be like sucky to go there. Yeah, exactly.
That blows.
And that just could happen because she's down on the most dreaded planet in the universe, the place from which no one has ever returned.
Wow.
This could not be a worse.
They've really dug into this. They're like,
I know.
Everything's on thin ice. It's just over the top.
Yes.
Oh, man.
And I forgot to mention, sitting atop his throne of skulls is Satan on top of the... What?
Waiting to take... What? And just when you thought it could get any worse.
You're like, could the stakes be any higher right now?
Yeah.
Could the stakes be...
We're 9. We're 9.
He's holding a baby for good. No, yeah. He's not holding a baby too.
Oh man,
he's tearing open vintage toys out of their packaging.
He's uncarding He-Mans and tearing the tags off of mattresses.
Ooh,
oh no,
he is truly the Dark Lord. Hold on. The place from which no one has ever returned. You know at once your friend can be talking about only one place, the planet of doom, which is really appropriately named.
Oh, man.
Well, what's it gonna be? She asks. Tentacles, or doom? Which is the worst game. Which is the worst game I could ever play with someone.
That's like the hard version of Chutes and Ladders.
If you take on tentacles, yeah, exactly. It's the version of what was his H.P. Lovecraft's version of Chutes and Ladders.
That's awesome.
Tentacles or doom.
That's awesome. Yes, we have to do it.
If you take on tentacles and try to get the crystals, turn to page 5. If you want your next stop to be the planet of doom, turn to page 3.
That has to be the most intense 2 pages ever written.
Dude, I'm a nearly 45-year-old man. I'd be sweating as a 10-year-old, being like,
Wow. It's like, and, you know, just keep going. And, by the way.
Exactly.
Galaxy could blow up. You're going to get a bunch of gold. We got this tentacles guy after us. I mean, it's just, oh yeah, hold my beer. It just keeps upping the ante.
And there's a fresh bundt cake that's cooling on the windowsill, and you don't want to knock that off because then it'll get dense and gross.
Oh yes, exactly. What? Oh, now we've gone too far. All right, so let us know in the chat: tentacles or doom?
Tentacles or doom? I'm sorry.
Oh,
hey,
man.
audio listeners, if you're listening, be sure to tune in on us every other Thursday night. To give you some context, today's date is currently the 21st of April. And so with that, you can catch us on Facebook Live or Twitch and join in on the fun.
Yep. You can go to youchoospodcast.com for all the ways. 10 tickles, please.
I like how Carolyn played with 10 tickles. There you go, sir.
So we're doing tentacles. Page 5. Wow, that was great. Okay. You lift off from Hegel, head for the nearest Stargate, a black hole that bends space and time and can shuttle you to your destination in minutes. However, you arrive above the Stargate, you notice that the hole is rotating. All the space jockeys know that a rotating black hole can be as dangerous as entering a pit full of snakes. It could send you to your correct destination, but then it might just as well toss you out into another time or even another universe. The crystals you hope to salvage won't wait forever, and the nearest alternate Stargate is days away. All right, we're at another choice already here.
Wow.
If you choose to take your chances in the black hole, turn to page 17. If you want to play it safe and travel to another shuttle point, turn to page 6. So, do we take our chances in the black hole or do we play it safe? Man, this one just gets more, again, our life is on the line every decision. This isn't just like, should we go to the garden and play with Sally or should we go drink lemonade with our grandma? You know?
Exactly. Your life is on the line in every choice. It's like real life too. This is like my life for real. This is like every choice I make is life or death.
It's like, okay, kids, we're not playing around anymore. The tiddlywinks are over. We're serious.
Do you drive to work? Do you drive to work or do you drive into oncoming traffic?
Huh. Oh man, this is just intense. Like,
this book is intense, dude.
The
cover was a little bit like,
reach your hand in the bucket full of razor blades and chew them down. You know?
Exactly. This is like, put your hand in the garbage disposal and turn the switch on just real quick.
Yeah, just for a second. Bag of glass.
Yeah,
tentacles.
Tentacles. Oh
man. All right. Well, do we want to flip then?
The coin here, sir.
Yeah, let's flip the coin
away.
Here.
Let's say let's reverse it. Let's go heads. Let's play it safe.
Okay.
And tails. Take our chance in the black hole.
Heads.
Oh, heads.
Wow.
We're gonna play it safe.
We're gonna play it safe, folks.
Turn
all right.
Page
so 6.
You bring your ship about and program your onboard computer for the Delta Quadrant. At sublight speed, it will take you almost a week to reach your destination. That is, if nothing goes wrong. Man, we're really a glass half negative.
We're Nancy negative here.
I'm like, the glass is half full of tentacles. That's what it's full of.
That's what it's full of. You want
death doom crystals.
I want tentacles to drink and tentacles to eat. That's all I eat.
Ooh. But something does go wrong.
Oh, of course.
2 days out, you encounter a strange cloud of highly ionized gas. Your sensors are unable to penetrate the gas, so you have no idea what awaits you inside. You do know that's me on Taco Tuesday. Hey! Your sensors are unable to penetrate the gas. You do know that to avoid the cloud, you will delay your arrival by a full day. And for all you know, tentacles is already on the scene salvaging the crystals. If you decide to save time by going through the gas, turn to page 21. If you want to avoid trouble and circle around the cloud, go to page 9. So through the cloud or around the cloud. This book is every page.
I know. It's just we don't even get through a sentence and we're already sorry, you can't.
Wah.
Wah wah wah. You lose again. Yeah. Oh, we're going through it.
I feel that. Through the gas. That's the second track, the title track on our album, Human Sounds.
Human Sounds.
Through the gas.
Through the gas. Oh man. So that's 21.
21.
Oh, I went too far. All right. 21. You hold your breath as you plunge into the mysterious cloud. You feel as if you're in a huge neon tube. Red and green bolts of charged ions crash against your ship. You look around the room and suddenly struck by a horrible feeling of dread. Everything's been reversed. Everything is backward. From the writing on the walls to your reflection in the mirror, you've entered a cloud of anti-ions. The controls have been so scrambled, there's no saving the ship. You grab the communicator, make a last desperate plea for help, but no one understands your dying cries of, play, play, play. The end, which is help backwards, by the way.
Oh my God. We went through the backwards cloud.
Everything reversed us. What the heck? That's awesome.
And we're like, play, play,
play, play, play. Oh, man.
You'd think the tone would still denote what was going on.
Yeah, you would think. Funny. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Oh, man, that was cool. That was yeah, go ahead. It's intense the whole time. Something major was happening every time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a hell of a thing. Galaxy Quest. Galaxy Quest was so good.
Oh, yeah.
I
forgot about that.
I feel like this book would have like so many little like micro endings, which by the way, one page past that, I love this illustration. Talk about wanting a tattoo. Look at that.
Oh,
Space fish.
Space fish. Yes. Man, that's just amazing. Again,
we'll have to revisit this one.
These just are bonkers. Both of these were just bonkers. There's no getting around it. But this one is intense.
I love this one.
Take on so I'm gonna need to make sure I get our first decision for next time. Let's see. We took on the tentacles, right?
Yep. Tentacles.
Tentacles.
I specifically, I mean, we'll do this next time, but I'd like to almost put this on like the top hits.
I know.
For us.
It's like 2 hits in a row.
Yeah. Totally. Like we need to make like a top 10, a you choose top 10.
Yeah. Okay. We need to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to get to work on that because I can go through the old list. And
so tonight's recap was one time we got back safely with a really weird adventure. And this, which involves stealing a spoon.
Yes.
And then and almost murdering a sleeping giant.
Yeah. Tying up somebody.
Who was pretty on the outside, but just not that pretty on the inside. And then the second time around, we died with dyslexia. So there we go.
Yeah. So if we were dyslexic, we were like, hey, this all makes sense now.
Yeah, exactly. Carolyn coming in, super fan and just close friend of mine. She looked at plan. And so stay tuned for that, audio listeners, as well, that we'll do a top 10.
Carolyn, we got to thank Carolyn. She's almost always in the chat. So that's awesome.
I got to thank Carolyn. And next time I'm in Denver, because Carolyn, I had to travel for work. I had to pop by Denver recently, but it was such a quick turnaround. There was no point in trying to do anything. But next time I'm there, which will be soon, I'll shake you down, get some pictures.
All right.
That was super fun.
That's fun. That was a good time. So go to youchoosepodcast.com. All the different ways you can get in touch with us, all the past episodes, all of the fun ongoing jokes, all of it. So share it with friends, share it with family, whatever.
Exactly. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We have a stack of stickers. I was going through just some storage stuff, and from our last visit to a comic convention, and we have a stack of You Choose vinyl stickers that you can put on your car, your water bottles, your laptops. Put them on your bookshelves or even your own face.
Your Trapper Keeper.
But yeah. And if you're feeling like you'd like one, let us know in the any of our social medias. We'll be paying attention to all that. So
definitely.
Thank you everybody for watching.
Well, thanks for everybody for watching, and you choose the adventure. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Good night. See ya.
Thank you for listening. It means a lot that you took the time to hear what we have to say. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com for all the different ways you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And until next time, you choose the adventure.